took the time before we started. I figured out this is all we really need if we want to consolidate our chicken hopper on the other map, or, our chicken shooter. Because all you need is this little box, and then a tunnel directly down into a hopper. It only has to be 2 deep, with the hopper at the bottom. And chickens can't get out. Eggs fall directly in. And if you really want to, you can kill the chickens in there at any point and, blah.
Like with fire.
Yeah, with fire.
Like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that'll actually... not sure if that catches anything or not, but, well, it catches the uncooked chicken. Eventually, we'll have to figure out how to cook it.
Well, I've had some thoughts on that, but we'll get to that in time.
Yeah. I'm wondering if firing a raw chicken through it will, Oh, yeah, I wanted to show, first redstone thing. I had an idea. Now...
You can tell we're really organized in doing this. Since you broke off in the middle of a sentence to go and talk about a redstone thing.
Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. Alright, alright. So, redstone block, right click.
That's a command block.
Or command block. Set it for time set. Oh, god damn it. Wonder how I enable them.
In the server properties file, then you have to restart the server.
Well, son of a bitch. Alright, then we won't be doing that now, but anyway, my idea is... The worst part is I just copied this from our... I just literally copied our server folder over, so it should work. So... But yeah, my idea was, yeah, command blocks are not active. Oh well.
Yeah.
But anyway, what you do is you set it for time set day, put an inverter attached to it, and then a solar panel, and it'll automatically hit time set day when it becomes night.
Interesting.
That way you don't have to worry about that shit. So
I wish the command blocks worked so we could actually test that.
Yeah, me too. I'm feeling smart.
Yeah.
Well, technically I could go do that, but that's work.
Well, you'd have to suspend this recording to do that.
Yeah. And I'm lazy and I half-ass things. So,
yeah.
Let's just assume. Well, I can build the inverter at least and give it a shot.
Right, but there's no proof it will work.
Yeah. Well, the proof is in the pudding.
But we don't have any pudding.
I like pudding. There should be a way to make pudding in Minecraft. Why did I grab a redstone block? I have no idea. Alright. So, yeah. Oh, I was trying to grab... That was weird. Ah, yeah, I was trying to grab the daylight sensor. But yeah. So you just go... 1, 2, 3... Put that there. And put that there. And the second...
I think you put that on backwards.
Probably.
Maybe not.
Because it should activate this, shouldn't it? Or could I...
Well, we'll have no way of knowing because...
Yeah, because... Well, actually, I know how to do it.
Put a different block there?
Yeah, I was going to say, if this theory works, then let's... Time...
Yeah. Or 15,000 would work.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
That would make it actually dark.
So, yes,
there you go.
It will work. I just did not use any of the right things to prove this, so... Alright. So, yes, in theory, this would be really, really nice and simple. Honestly, you don't even... I'll bet you... I wonder. I want to test something out about these solar panels.
I was just going to try something, too.
Oh, I was going to see if I could... No, you still need redstone. I wanted to see if you could just put down a panel and have it, work like a, inverter.
Mm-hmm.
It needs to be one farther. That way it'll function properly. Oh, you wanted to see if, That's interesting. It'll still function when it's covered.
Because it's not an actual solar panel.
It
oh,
just...
it is. Actually, it is.
Oh, so...
There is still a path for the light to get in.
There you go. Wow, that's actually rather interesting.
I'm sure that information will be useful to know at some point. We will never do anything with it, but at least we know it.
Yeah. So, I'm trying to figure out what experiments we can create here.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Let's see.
Well, of
In the
course.
red folder.
I'm trying to remember if I still remember how to make a damn flip-flop switch.
Well, I hope so, because I never learned.
Let's see. Needs one hole, and there's a...
Does it now?
Yes, it does. That's what she said. Alright. Pistons. Alright. And... Yeah, it is really weirdly built. But... That's a lot of chickens. Oh yeah, that's that new thing, isn't it?
The Redstone Canadian.
It's very much... it's a lot easier to build a, repeater now. And this thing is supposed to change it to, a standard repeater if you need it. But
No, it doesn't have to work with the repeater.
But, I'm trying to think. There's got to be a use for that. Yeah, I can't even remember how to make a flip-flop switch anymore. There's probably a very simple way to do it.
Rexonite's so shaking his head right now.
Yeah, he told me he already built a machine that can auto-cook chickens, and it works just fine. And because he's some sort of robot. He's some sort of...
No, I think the word you're looking for is bastard.
Yeah. But he's a nice bastard.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. I'm trying to decide what... Because this is our redstone...
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. This is our redstone special. Us going, what the hell should we build? Alright. I'm trying to think, because there are a lot of things I'd like to try and build. I'd still like to try and build an automatic, some sort of automatic, chicken cooker, but I think that's probably going to be, a little more complex than...
Not necessarily. Because remember, I already mentioned I had some leads on that.
Yeah. And I think I've improved I figured out the basic design of the hopper well enough that I don't have to worry about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it just doesn't need to be that complex at all.
What we need is a quick, chicken thingy.
Yeah. Because it could just feed straight down into a furnace. That's right. That is incredibly simple.
That's why I said... Well, okay, that's why I said we would feel like idiots for not realizing it sooner, but also why I said that, it's not, like, 100% there yet. Because the manual interaction still required.
Yeah, I don't think we're ever going to get a 100% non-interaction required cooker. Excuse me,
Okay.
Yeah. The only thing that would be awkward is when feathers get inside of it.
Ah, well, see, that's kind of the problem.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time...
Yeah.
At the same time,
I love the fact that the furnace is filling with cooked chickens.
Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. It wasn't supposed to work that well.
They're all dying down there. That's impressive. There was nothing down there to hurt them, I thought. I wonder. I wonder...
Oh, you know, hoppers can catch on fire and not show it. So the hopper was probably still burning.
I have an idea. Let me see if I can find the right type of block. I think a glass pane will work.
What are you going to do?
Alright, we just need to be able to sort of fudge our way inside of it, actually. Alright. I don't think chickens can actually get out through that spot. And then...
No, they can't. Ah.
And it doesn't it doesn't appear to cook all of them, or any of them, I'm not sure.
No, I think that was an accident the first time.
But if we could find a way to actually cook... Because, yeah, I think you're right. If the top of the hopper lights on fire, I think it cooks them. So the question is how to activate that non-function. Yeah. Yeah, actually. You only have to hit the side wall.
Okay,
And
let's think about this.
I'm gonna build one over here to experiment on, because I think I figured out what the trick is. Alright, so...
But see, what I was going for originally was, in our typical chicken compaction device,
Yeah.
we would just have it feed down into a furnace that has coal standing by, and every time we pull the compactor lever...
yeah, that's a good point.
You know, we would just pull out the feathers, as you do with real chickens when you slaughter them.
Yeah.
And
the faces.
Right. And, you know, just let it feed down into the furnace naturally and cook.
Yeah.
The trick with setting the hopper on fire like this is to...
It's actually to hit the wall close to the bottom, I think. Because that's what...
Right, but the thing is, we need to find a way to, you know, renewably set it on fire with easy-to-obtain materials.
Yeah, that's true.
Fire charges are not easy to obtain.
And, well, flint and steel is just... They have limited use, so...
And again, that's another manual interaction. It's not something we can redstone automate.
I have an idea. I wonder if this will work. There is... This...
And, you know, if we use netherrack, they will just burn up before they drop anything.
Well, no, what I'm thinking is here, because there's a possibility if we... Oh, wait, where's that glass again? Alright, if we... There.
Maybe.
And we could honestly surround the entire... or most of it with netherrack and light it. And if we surround the top with glass, because it only takes a chicken walking slightly onto it to ignite it. And the chicken explosion.
This doesn't seem working so well anymore.
My ideas don't normally work well anymore. That's the point.
Okay, so they can get out through that.
Only the babies. I'm trying to figure out why there are babies popping out from the eggs.
I think it's a glitch with this snapshot.
Alright. Yeah, they don't appear to be,
They're not immolating effectively.
Nah. Yeah, it's just not, because normally... I know that I used to catch on fire many times by proxy through blocks.
Right.
But now I guess they fixed enough of the glitches that it doesn't do that anymore. Alright. I guess, well, alright, let's kill fucking chickens. Well, it was a theory.
But still, just letting them feed down into the furnace directly and, you know, working that semi-manually.
Yeah.
That's not so bad considering what we've been up against beforehand.
No, our especially given our ability to design things, that's actually pretty good. I mean, we're not
our non-existent ability to design things.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Yeah. I'm thinking there's got to be some simple way to make this work.
Not with redstone. Nothing with redstone is simple.
Nothing easy is ever simple. Now, let's see. I still haven't played around with those things too much. So... Oh, the redstone Canadians. Alright.
Yeah, they're things.
But... Let's see. Damn it. Hey, there. I know we're so good at this, aren't we? We'll have a special of us messing around with redstone. See, that's neat, because a machine gun could be useful. Especially if you have a wall of them set up in front of your house and you're, getting attacked by things.
And with the skeleton grinder, you'll never run out of the supply of arrows.
Ever. Now, I'm trying to think if there's some sort of way...
Oh, and you can collect the shot arrows afterward.
Yeah. If
nice.
They don't actually hit anything, I believe they're free to pick up as you choose.
Hmm.
Let's see. I don't know. It's so... I wonder. That's a better idea now that I think about it. Chickens run around a hell of a lot. So, I want to see if... Oh, that's good enough. Let's see if this ridiculous idea works at all.
What the hell are you doing?
I am building a chicken hell, essentially. Chest. And I will need... Ah, they're there. I have them in my bar already. That's it. So I put the chest in there. And then that. Wait. This is actually too big so far, so... My theory is that it might be possible to get the chickens to murder themselves in a small area.
Didn't we try that already?
Yeah, but I have, trouble learning from learning from the past. So.
Right.
And I figure if we're gonna sit here, might as well try something. So let's throw in a few chickens. Because they should run away from the fire when they kill themselves. And if this idea is, at all functional, they should... Yeah, stuff is actually ending up in the chest.
But how much?
Decent amount of it.
That's interesting. The problem, of course, being that with this system, there's no way to... let the babies safely grow up.
Well, my theory was you would have a hopper chamber above this, which would contain babies. And then you would release them once that was accomplished. Because the chickens instinctively run away from the fire when they've been set on fire.
Mm-hmm.
So,
or they usually do.
Well, they usually do. Sometimes they, tire it out and run directly into it. Like that one.
Yeah.
And
still dropped a cooked chicken, though.
Yeah. It still drops, a decent amount of cooked chicken, and it's still glitching so that anything on the edge produces an infinite amount.
Yeah.
But, that's what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Well, I don't know. This would be good if you had an egg spawner like we've created previously. Where you end up with way more eggs than there is any sane use for.
Mm-hmm.
And, I'm just trying to decide, redstone-wise, that would be the ideal thing. We should probably work on perfecting...
Also, maybe we shouldn't make the walls out of netherrack.
Yeah.
That might be a bad idea.
Yeah. It does burn fairly well.
And it doesn't stop burning.
Yeah. Alright, let's... clean up this mess. Anyway, there's a lot of chickens, but that would be a very effective short-term murder device. Once you've got them all built up and already bred. But I think we might want to work on perfecting a murder machine. I mean, yeah, we've got the chicken crusher.
Yes.
Right.
And,
is there...
that's fairly efficient chicken compaction.
Yes, but the question is there a more dramatic way that we could murder chickens?
Well, it's not like we can make the sound any more intense.
Well, yes, but I mean, perhaps a more horrifying fashion.
Well...
well, that's something I actually want to check as well, now that I'm thinking about it. Let's see. Let me see. I can't... There you go. If I can, make a device fire chickens through a stream of lava.
Live chickens?
Actually, dead chickens. You know,
I don't... Well, but that won't cook them, it will just burn the drops.
See, I was hoping that I could make it not do that.
Yeah, I don't think that's a matter of timing, I think that's just, you know, the way it works.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I wonder if there's a way to make it fire live chickens.
No.
Damn.
I've never tried that, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say no.
I'm gonna say, well, options, what are you working on anyway? Better chicken firing gun?
No, I'm making a lava drop mechanism to set arrows on fire.
Ah! That's a really good idea.
Because under the circumstances, that's, you know...
Yeah. Fire is our friend.
See, look at that.
See, that's efficient. Now, what I'm wondering, what if we tried building a wall of those? Set it all off at once.
Well, you'd have a lot of flaming arrows going off.
Well, yeah.
All at once.
But yeah, I'm thinking a wall defense would actually be the best way to handle it. Because it would be, well, just a wall of arrows. Or what if we try and build some sort of effect, like a, like a machine that will automatically burn down a village?
Do we even need such a thing?
Maybe. But, I don't know. I have a lot of plans that involve carnage.
Oh.
Yeah, I wonder how hard it would be to build a second level on one of these. Well, then again, I was hoping
more hard.
Yeah. Actually, the easiest thing to do would be put an entire or build one level above that and continue the charge. Now, let's see. I'm gonna see what I can do about making a semi-automatic. How does I'm not entirely sure how the new redstone things work, but I've been wanting to play with them very badly for a while. Unfortunately, I've just been derping hardcore when it came to doing any work.
Of course.
Well, it's one of my hobbies.
Yes.
All right. Actually, that's really easy to build. Let me see. Arrows. No,
I don't remember spawning so many chickens.
I mean, but yeah, you start.
They sure do burn up good, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I wish there was a way to spawn in or to completely fill a container with something.
Yeah, that would be a nice shortcut.
Yeah. Because I really want to spawn in a very large number of arrows and. Or, you know, just, I can, you know, like, because the new option is, you know, you shift and drag and blah, 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 and it'll...
Okay, go look at the front of the dispenser array.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And that's not working at all, is it?
What?
Maybe the redstone's in the wrong position.
Could be. Mine seems to work for once.
Well, it shouldn't. Yours is in the same position mine is.
I'm confused then. I don't need boots. I need arrows. Now. There we go. There we go. Arrows in the next one. Yeah, like there should be a I shift click and it auto fills my inventory with arrows. Or at least autofills my hotbar. not chain helmets. Arrows. Goddamn brain. Actually, goddamn fingers.
Hmm.
And you can now auto-drag all of one particular item into a container, which is nice.
That is nice.
Trying to figure out what I'm going to call this. Redstone special with quotation marks, or perhaps dicking around with redstone.
The dicking around with redstone special.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I'll get in trouble for that, but yeah, at the same time, not sure how much I care. Oh no, YouTube's angry at me. And yeah, YouTube will delete my channel if they get really angry at me, but, you know, at the same time, I've seen some impressively named videos on YouTube where if I get in trouble for the word dicking, someone is full of bullshit. Oh, there we go. A little more. I was like, God damn, this is the part that takes the longest.
What's that?
Oh, the arrows. The collecting the items out of your inventory.
Oh.
So, I'm trying to think. I wonder if it's possible. Well, actually, it would be very possible to build an automatic mob murderer.
Well, yeah, we've done that many times before.
Yeah. But an automatic mob murderer that murders the mob and then collects the drops for you.
Well, that would just be a variation on the chicken murderer.
Yeah. The chicken murderer would... well, yeah. It would be slightly more complex. Well, no, actually, it wouldn't really have to be any more complex than that, would it?
No, you'd do it basically the same way. You'd stand there and let them accumulate the chamber, then you'd pull the lever and have them get piston crushed.
Yeah.
And, you know, have everything fall into a hopper.
Yeah.
It would actually be very simple.
Hmm.
Hoppers apparently solve every problem now.
I think they do, honestly.
Hmm.
Alright. Come on, load faster. There we go. No, hoppers are going to be my new, go-to item. Also, because they're very, very simple to make. Which is something I love about them.
You can also burn them in furnaces.
You can.
Because the game thinks they're made of wood.
That makes sense, I suppose, except for all the parts that don't.
Well, yeah.
Those are the awkward bits.
Of course.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Sometimes your stone is made of wood.
Yeah. I think we've all been there once.
Yeah. That's called, I don't know, being a teenager. That makes no sense. And then again, neither does being a teenager.
Maybe your experience differed from mine.
There's nothing fun about being a teenager.
No, not really.
It's like, it's the best time of your life. That is bullshit.
Yeah.
My life got really awesome after I turned, like, 22.
Yeah.
Hey, I met people with similar interests to me. That never happened when I was a teenager. I was the freak of nature.
Well, that's what the internet has done for us, too.
Yeah. That and lots and lots and lots of porn.
What do you think I was talking about?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, porn is important for life in general.
Duh.
But, yeah. Let's create a lava sheet in front of it. I'm trying to think, because there's got to be a way to create some interesting booby traps now with all of the panels. And, I'm trying to think, there's got to be some neat stuff. Oh, there we go. Not working now for some reason.
Because you did it wrong.
It was working previously, though.
Well, it wasn't supposed to be.
Oh, well. Let's see. I'll make it one further out, then. Damn it. Obey me, redstone.
Baby redstone.
Obey me.
Oh, obey me. Okay.
Baby redstone.
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking.
That's
you know.
the worst gangsta name ever. Baby redstone. I mean, that might be like a 40s or 50s gangsta, but... Oh, gangster at that point. Hmm. This is... There you go. Well, it fired one. Ah, that's because there's another. That works.
Something's not working right here.
Oh, hold on. Let me try something. It's only working one at a time. That's odd.
That's like the opposite of how it's supposed to work.
Yeah, I managed to use the, redstone,
Okay, let's try something else.
Alright. Yeah, that's the good old standby.
I think it might be necessary this time, rather than just being the lazy way to make it work.
I really hope there are a lot more changes to redstone in the future. There you go.
There you go. Okay, so what we've learned here is that the redstone comparator needs to be directly connected to the block it's activating.
Yeah.
Maya, look at all those fire arrows.
Yeah. This would be really handy. I mean, in a, any type of, PvP map.
See, what I want to try to do now is convert this into a chicken killer.
That's not a bad idea. And we can approximate where the chicken, or where the arrows end up, and, where the chickens need to stand.
Well, yeah, that would be basically right in front of the dispenser.
Yeah.
Well, actually, right in front of the lava sheet.
So, yeah, they'll, it would auto-kill chickens fairly easily.
Okay, so let's see, what kind of range do we get?
It's... Alright, let me go and I'll put down a block at both sides of the, firing range. There, so what we're looking at is it hits in this area here.
And that's from being, what, 3 or 4 blocks up?
Yes. And obviously it would work as a chicken murderer since I'm actually pulling dead chickens out of what's left.
Right, but what I'm thinking is that it needs to be a little more compact. So we need to try to work it over a shorter range.
Yeah.
Let's see. Which, that should be easy to set up.
Yeah.
Right.
Nothing easy is ever simple.
Not in this game.
Alright. It's a shame fire arrows don't actually set fire to things.
Well, they do somewhat.
Well, I mean, like actual burn village down fire.
Didn't they used to?
I think they did. But no, they changed it a little bit, and it's not as fun. Like, I definitely like the old fire better than the new fire, but unfortunately it's required so that servers don't implode.
Yeah. It sucks.
Hmm.
Okay, let's see where these go.
Looks like they're going about... They're close to the same distance.
Hmm. Well, it doesn't really matter, because when they hit the chickens, they'll be consumed anyway.
Yes, they will die in flames.
Well, no, it's just, when they hit something, you don't get them back.
Yeah.
So, let me think. Because, see, what we need to make sure of is that the arrows can fire through the lava.
Yeah.
But the chickens can't run into the lava to get burned.
Simplest answer would be to make the blocks, or the lava, have a 2-block high wall in front of it. And the dispensers to be at the 3rd block. Like, well, a little lower than over here. Because then you would just... It's a shame you can't point dispensers.
Right.
Just put them above it. And have a kill room. Yeah, but if you can... Of course, then the issue is keeping the chickens in here, because if you put too high of a wall in there, then of course the arrows won't fly in.
Yeah.
Let's see, what percentage of arrows will actually go in with the 2-block high wall to keep chickens in? 1 out of every 10 or thereabout.
Wow, that one switch is working both sets of dispensers.
Huh.
That's an interesting quirk of construction.
That's not entirely intended, but neat. Yeah. Well, it can... Wait. Oh, I guess the switch is propagating the signal downwards.
It is.
And
They can do that.
they still haven't come up with a good way to propagate a signal upwards, though.
No, I think probably in the next couple of snapshots, the redstone blocks will be able to be used for that.
I'm looking forward...
Using some sticky pistons.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Because the blocks... Well, a signal upwards will, make everything in Minecraft so much easier.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm trying to think. I'm looking at the redstone section now going, oh yeah, what sort of fun can be had? First, there's the weighted pressure plates.
Which, I mean, there has to be something to be done with those, but it kind of escapes me.
Well, they would be the sort of thing where you would set up a redstone timer connected to a dispenser, and it would drop out items onto the weighted pressure plate, and then after a certain number of them were on the pressure plate, it would activate.
But to what end?
Really, really complex redstone tasks.
Which would break a server.
Well, yeah. But if people want to create their own, little unique redstone lunacies, who can stop them?
Yeah.
Aside from, a moderator or something.
Well, yeah. Chicken cooker.
Hang on.
Um,
I wonder if you could... no, because... Wait. I'm going to try something here. Let me build a small device. Actually, I'll use glass for that. We'll find out if this idea has any merit.
Probably not.
Probably not, no. It's probably something I've tried before, too, but I think I realized what I was doing wrong. Alright, so... I think it needs to be... Yeah, well, it doesn't need to be any specific height as long as it is a height. Now, how many blocks does lava flow? 4?
We'll go with that for now.
Well, if I recall, it needs to be very specific. So, well, I'll just find out by trial and error, as I normally do. Let me see. Need a sign. Okay.
No, don't need a sign.
Well, I will need a sign here. For what I have in mind.
Oh, I know what you're doing, and yeah, you've tried this before.
Yeah, but I think I know how to actually make it work.
No, you don't, because I don't think it will.
Because I've seen people use traps like this before on mobs to make them fall through.
Right, but there's a difference between a regular mob and a chicken, which is that a chicken is half the height.
Yeah, and it'll take it a little longer to fall through.
And less, it has less resistance, I think, too.
Yeah. Well, less hit points, less damage reduction. I want to see here.
Also, when you drop, like, a zombie or a cow through one of these, the bottom half of it gets through the lava, and that's where the drop generates.
Yeah, that's
Whereas
true.
Whereas the whole chicken just consumes before any of it can get through to go to the bottom.
Ain't shit
we've done this before.
Yeah.
Drop a cow up there and watch the difference.
Let me try something here.
Drop a cow through it and see what happens.
Drop a cow through it and see if there's any difference. Where's the... There you go. Where's that? Just want to experiment with something out of curiosity. I know it's going to burn up, but I want to see how long it takes a chicken instantly. Alright.
Yeah.
So it can't even come remotely close to lava.
No.
So now the next trick is gonna. All right, it can't even come remotely close to lava. How does it do with fire? Because if I recall, most items can light on fire for a second before they actually, or a second or two before they burn up. So, my theory is, what if? Well, I wish there's a way to put. Wait, there's a way to put fire sideways.
What?
Hold on. No, wait, that only works in wood, doesn't it? I'm gonna probably do something that everyone is going, no, that's not how it works already. Nope, you can't light the fire to the side of netherrack. You can light fire to the side of wood. So,
You can?
yeah, and you can light fire to the side of wood with no problem. Because if we could get a single piece of... Oh, actually, that would work. All right, let me try this. Where is glass? Let me try this really quickly here. I'm going to make it a tiny bit... Well, it doesn't need to be much taller. Like this. And then we put a piece of wood there. And let's work on top. Now, what we would do is we would... Wait. That...
But that, it consumes the wood block, though, when you set it on fire.
But all we would have to do would be reload wood block, possibly. We might have to put in a stack of 2.
Well, it is cooking the chickens.
All we have to do is pass them by the wood block. We would just have to reload a wood block and light it every time we pass them through.
Huh.
And look how long the wood block lasts. I mean, it would require a renewable fuel source, but...
Okay, now, here's my question.
Yeah.
Would it be possible to pass chickens next to a block of lava and have it do that?
That is a good question.
Like using a sign to hold it back.
Let's find out. Because that would be the simple answer, wouldn't it? So what we would do is sign there.
And this would be really easy to adapt into our existing chicken compactor, too.
Oh, yeah, it would.
Or chicken valve, in this case.
Yeah.
Let's see. Very interesting.
Bucket. So, let me just blom, bam, and then put that there, and then...
And start.
That's actually...
Yeah, they're not catching.
Yeah.
I kind of thought that might happen, but, you know.
Yeah, but... The wood...
The cows don't catch on fire, either.
Nah. But the wood block actually...
Set them there.
No, the wood block shows some promise.
I would say, yeah.
Because, yeah, it's fuel that you have to replace every time you do a load.
Not exactly. I mean, if you're able to...
You can put it out.
If you're able to do that...
Yeah.
If you only keep it lit for as long as you need to cook the chickens...
Then you could end up just putting it out. Plus, hell, you could even... I'm gonna try... And yeah, we've got an interesting theory here. Alright, I'm gonna get some glass together, and I'm going to attempt to build an automated chicken farm. Glass seems like it'll be the best thing to build it out of.
Maybe we should go someplace with less stuff.
Yeah, probably. Like, just over there looks good. There's a little of stuff over here. Huh. Yeah, this is actually fairly clear right over here. So this thing only probably is going to need to be like 20 blocks tall total.
Oh, is that all?
Well, and the best part is I think I can make it just a plain chute.
Okay, now for putting up the wood block, if you press a piston to a piece of wood while the side's on fire, will that extinguish the fire?
I don't know. That's a good idea. We should experiment.
I'll set up the test bed over here.
Yeah, I'll work on this because.
Okay, so I need
build a tube first.
Do logs last longer burning than planks?
Yes, much.
Okay. So I'll get a...
There's a glitch for a really long time in Minecraft that is sadly no longer there, where if you surrounded a log in cobblestone and lit it on fire, it would never stop burning.
Well, that would be handy right now.
It would.
Okay, so a little bit of birch, because I like the way it looks.
Yeah.
A piston. Some stone. Actually, let's do this in style.
Alright, how do we do this in style?
Bling.
Ah. Well, the bling will definitely make this look better. Right. Yeah, so do you want to use a regular pin? Oh yeah, actually. Well, do you want to use a regular piston or a sticky piston?
Well, if we use a sticky, it'll grab the piece of wood and pull it back.
True.
And that wouldn't necessarily help, would it?
Nah.
Okay, so now we light on fire. And yes, that puts it out.
Okay, so we could put a piston across from it, and it would put out the fire, or auto-snuff the fire.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty...
So then the only remaining problem is just access to light it.
Yeah. Which probably isn't as hard as we're making it out to be.
Yeah, I mean, that works perfectly every time.
Cool. Now. Thinking... I always get stuck in these things. I'm not good at flying. Oh, you can't... I don't think you can put redstone on glass.
I don't know.
Alright, so...
No, you can't.
Alright, so that will be our chicken valve in this case. So I think that should light it up. I think that should activate both of them. I'm not sure.
Nope,
Or
just
just
one.
one.
There's a way to activate both. I just off the top of my head I don't remember.
Well, you know.
That's not the way I was thinking of, but yeah, that'll work.
Let's do it the needlessly complex way.
There you go.
Alright, so now this thing didn't need to be anywhere near as tall as that actually. Oh well. There you go. We're good at this. Alright, so I'll add the wood block if you want. Actually, you could leave this block. Well, actually, no. Let me make this the wood block, and the piston can go back there. Actually, you'll have, or I have to put the piston in before that. There. There. So there you go. Can't. Ah, there you go. That works. Doesn't matter what, as long as it happens.
No, it just needs power put to it.
Yeah, and I'm sure. I think if you actually. Yeah, because.
Okay, now the question is, how do we get access to that block to light the fire?
I think all we'll have to do actually is leave this side open.
Or could we leave this open?
Well, that's gonna be where the
Oh.
chicken valve is. Alright, let me try something real quick here. Alright.
Well, if that's where the chicken valve is, then the wood block shouldn't be right there.
Yeah, it should be lower. We've already made a mistake. Alright. Yeah, it should be like 1 to 2 lower, like right there.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's below the chicken valve.
But we still need the piston put in first.
Yeah, we do. So that. I'll put that glass back in. That. Alright, so if we eliminated this block on the side, then we could light it from the side.
We have to make sure that the chickens can't escape through there in the process, though.
Yeah, well, that's why I wanted to run an experiment first, because...
Okay, so you're going to close the chicken valve before you,
It should be... It's closed right now. So I'm going to put in a
The glass
pile...
is confusing me.
Yeah, the glass is confusing in general. Alright, so... We don't even need to... Well, let's light up the chickens this time. And then I'll open the chicken... Or light up the wood.
Okay.
Open the chicken valve. They do not seem to be able to escape through the single block.
No, I don't think they have time to move over
And
while they're falling.
if we really want to, too, we could move the switch over so it's easier to reach, so it's not a
Well,
two-man
yeah,
job.
I was just doing that because if you put the lever adjacent, you don't need to wire it.
Ah, yeah. Now, is there a way we can auto-light the wood as well?
Well, I was trying to figure that part out, too. That's why I was asking about how we're going to accomplish that.
Yeah.
But see, the thing of it is, the only thing I can think of that would be able to light that would be a fire charge shot out of a dispenser.
Yeah.
Which would have to be directly across from it. Exposure to lava, which has its own problems.
Mm-hmm.
Or manually lighting it on fire.
Yeah.
Because I don't think there's another way to auto-ignite.
I don't think there is.
This is what we were talking about the other day. We need, the redstone-powered flint and steel.
Yeah. That would that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Now, if we can get... Well, we'll need a repeater for that, but...
Or a blowtorch.
The ideal thing for this situation would be to have... Well, will be to have both switches in the same place with access to...
Well, that's not hard to do.
Yeah, with access to the... I'll make it gold. Fuck it. I like bling. There. Looks like a little viewing, or chicken murder viewing platform. There. Now, have a switch on each side for the process.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'll bet we could set it up with, kind of easily with repeaters. That way, we could make it, oh god, what's the word I'm looking for? Auto... When you hit the switch, it releases the chickens, then a second or two later, it auto-kills. Or, it auto-kills the fire.
That seems like it'd be a little touchy, though.
Well, everything is. Alright, so that's working, yeah. I mean, it's a little ridiculous, but...
Mm-hmm.
It definitely functions. And we figured out this would actually be a great improvement, too, because it takes up way less space than our current rig.
Yeah. And it auto-cooks.
Yeah. I mean, and the glass, we'll need a lot of glass, because the ideal part of the glass will be that it means you can see straight in to when all the chickens are not evolved. They're not Pokemon.
But that's not a big deal either.
No, that's not hard. Honestly,
and really, we could still use the same hopper setup on top.
Yeah.
Where it's a wide platform, not a big chute.
Yeah.
I think that would actually be preferable.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, and then of course with the hopper on the bottom, all the cooked chicken can be automatically collected, and
yeah,
that would work.
Yeah, and let me set up the hopper system actually, just to make sure, or just to get this thing 100% functional.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see.
You seem to have set a fire.
I set a lot of those. Chest. Not a trap chest. Last thing we need at this moment is extra redstone. But yeah, and then blam. And yeah, because they only need to fall one block to the point where they're out of the fire area.
Right.
Let's see. Pistons are... Or close the pistons. Damn it, why am I falling? And... So... Those pistons. And then you just hop in. Like that. Open that. Okay, that doesn't quite work. They can jump over.
I think you did something wrong.
I put the top hopper too high. They can jump over. So, I've got to make it one... the other thing one lower. That's not too difficult.
No.
Alright, so here's... chests. Alright. Yeah. Chest, not piston. And then I threw it into the ground. That's what I wanted to do.
Of course.
So then... and then... There.
If we accomplish nothing else in doing this tonight, we can at least know we finally figured out the chicken cooker.
Yeah, the chicken cooker is
That's been bugging us for like 2 months.
Yeah, the chicken cooker has been our ultimate goal for so long.
Yeah. They said it couldn't be done.
I'm willing to bet.
And by they, I mean you and me.
I am willing. They're almost willing to bet that Rexonite has probably come up with an even simpler version of this, and is just going, "What are they doing? Why would they do this? This is needlessly complicated."
We're special.
Yeah. And then open chicken valve.
I think that's it.
Yep, it just dumps everything directly into the chest. It worked. We actually figured it out. It doesn't take up too much space. Well, honestly, it only needs to take up...
It takes up basically the same amount of space as the system we're already using to compact the chicken.
Yeah, probably less. Because...
Maybe?
Well, because any of the redstone work I did is horrible. So, So,
well, okay.
But yeah, this could work for a long time if we... Or, this could produce a lot of chicken.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely liking this.
Yeah. This is very simple.
Yeah. Simple is good.
Oh, simple is very good. I mean, we could right now go and adapt what we've already built on the main game to this system. All we would have to do is dig down a little bit to install the hopper in the chest.
Maybe we should do that off camera sometime in the near future, because that'd be really boring work.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's why when we were playing this last time, I did most of the wiring for that myself while you were off doing whatever the hell you do.
Dicking around, accomplishing nothing.
Well, that is what you do.
Yeah. I'm the host. I have to do nothing.
Yeah. Well, you're not the host, you're the cameraman.
Well, yeah.